I am so excited to be with you today. Simon Hurley has a new product out that is revolutionary, I think, to his line. I know I've said this before about his stamping foams, but this is something that he's never done before, and these are lunar paste. They are metallic paste, and what makes these so special is that they match the colors in his ink line perfectly. You'll see that a little bit later in the video. So today I am going to show you how you can use his paste. Now you think you may just be able to run this through a stencil for some fun metallic-y color, but there's so much more. That is a color swab that I created, and I did it on a white cardstock and also on a black cardstock because it works on both. How cool is that? Make sure that you pay attention till the end, because I will be showing you card samples with this. So of course, the first way that you can use this is just run it through a stencil. What I like to do is I like to use a little bit of pixie spray on my stencil to get it to hold. And then I wanted to see how well these colors could blend. So I put on this particular stencil the blue, green, and the yellow. And then I kind of ran it back and forth with my palette knife just to see how it would blend, if it would blend, and just to make it not so harsh with so harsh lines. I wanted there to be a little bit of blendability through it, if that makes any sense at all. Now, I'm not actually going to be done with this particular panel, card panel. I'm going to swing back to it at the end of the video and show you something else you can do with this once it dries, which is super cool. I think you guys will really enjoy, and it is a little bit of a cheater technique to help you create some pretty great backgrounds, and maybe not have to do all the steps. All right, so that's the first background that I did. The second one, I wanted to use the warmer colors in this line, which includes that yellow and the orange and red. So I'm blending out the ink first. I wanted to see if this would work over ink. So I'm applying those same colors down, and I'm just doing a typical ink blending background, and I do spritz it with some water, and I dry it. I dry it off screen because you don't really need to see that. And then I go ahead and I run those other colors over the stencil. If you guys are wanting any of these products or want to know what I'm using, I do have everything listed down below. The paste just dropped today, so I am going to be listing hopefully direct links, and then also the Ranger website, because you can get everything I'm using today over on the Ranger's website, but I will have everything listed down below. And like I said, they just dropped today. If you're interested in them, I suggest you get them. Simon Hurley releases a lot of the ones that are really new to his line like this are selling out in a matter of days. The stamping foam blocks that were his were gone like in days, and it took a while to get back. So I suggest this going over and especially grabbing these new pastes if this is something that you're interested in. I really like them because they're metallic-y and they're shiny. So check out what this looks like. But you can do so much more with this paste than just use it as your typical paste. You actually can water it down and paint with it. So I'm going to paint with each of these colors, creating like a rainbow effect, and it just ends up being gorgeous. It's shiny, and it's depending on what kind of opaqueness you want. You can add more or less water to it. It also would work if you have one of those little spray bottles. If you put a little bit in the spray bottle and then some water and misted it on, you could create a mist. So you can do a watercolor type paint with this as well as a mist. Now I'm going to show you another way that you can use this paste, and that is to actually splat it. So I'm taking my little splat brush, I'm just doing a couple squirts of water, and I am splatting it on, and it creates a very cool effect. So we're going to go back to that first stencil that we did, and I'm going to actually just do some ink blending throughout it with the coordinating colors of ink over my beautiful stencil. And then once I'm done, you're going to notice that I take a wet paper towel or baby wipe or whatever you have that just has to have some water on it, and then I wipe it clean. And what that does is it removes the dye ink from the top of the stencil, from the top of like that image that we have stenciled on, so it is super shiny, and then that color pops underneath of it. So this is another way that you can use this as a resist as well. If you guys are enjoying this video and you would like more content like this is what I do. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Give this video a like if you enjoy it. Also share it in any groups that you think would really like to see this new product and how to use this particular type of paste. So right here I am just blending out my colors that coordinate with each of the pastes, just so you can see how well they match. And oh my goodness, they match perfectly, which is the whole intention of the line, right? It's just lovely. And after I'm done doing this, I do go back and I create some backgrounds, some cards with it, and those are going to be mailed out to my friends on Instagram. So if you're not over there already, make sure that you go check out my Instagram and you know, see if you can't, if you want one of these cards, then definitely let me know as soon as I showcase them over there. I have instructions on how to do that as well over there, because I love to send out happy mail. I certainly hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'm Beth Golden. Happy crafting.